So the other day I showed you how to make a basic old-fashioned apple cinnamon baked donut. And now I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate variety. And it's as simple as the apple cinnamon baked donut. Um, and again, you can have warm chocolate donuts at the ready in all of 20 minutes. So let's start with the ingredients. So in this bowl, I have 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder, 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 cup light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon instant espresso powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, and 1 cup chocolate chunks, or you can also use chocolate chips. In this bowl, I have combined 2 large eggs, 3/4 cup of milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and to that I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vinegar. 1, 2. And then finally, I have 1/2 cup of melted butter. So now I'll show you what we do. Okay, so I have whisked together all the dry ingredients until it basically looks like your average boxed cakes and cake mix. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the wet ingredients. And if you notice the milk curdling, that's perfectly natural. That's just the result of the vinegar. So now, just going to make a well in the dry ingredients. Pour in my wet ingredients. And my melted butter. And then with a spatula, just mix to combine. You don't have to beat the batter. You just want to combine it so that the liquid ingredients and the dry ingredients marry together and form a batter. I've mixed the batter and just want to show you what it looks like when it's all combined. As you can see, it's a very thick batter, but that's what you're going for. So I have greased my donut tins, and now I'm going to pour the batter into a plastic bag and pipe it into the tins. Okay, so yesterday when I made the apple cinnamon baked donuts, I just spooned the batter into the pan, which you can totally do with these donuts. You can also pipe the batter in. And I have pastry bags somewhere, and they're great for decorating a cake on a special occasion, but this is not a special occasion. These are donuts I'm just throwing together for friends and family, so I'm not looking for perfection. But I'll show you a really simple trick. If you don't have a pastry bag or you just want to practice piping, what you can do is just get your basic freezer bag, plastic grocery store freezer bag, and put your batter in that bag, squeeze it so that the batter basically gets into one corner, snip the edge of the corner with a scissor, and then you can pipe. So I'll show you, I've done most of them, and I'll just show you the last one now. So again, here's my plastic bag, and there's my corner. And I'm just going to gently squeeze the batter into the tin. And I'm basically making 2 passes. All right, and now with an offset spatula, I'm just going to smooth out the top and put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then I'll check them for done to see if they're done just by inserting a toothpick, and if the toothpick comes out clean, they are done. Okay, our chocolate donuts have been cooking for about 12 minutes, and I've taken them out and tested them with a toothpick, and the toothpick came out clean. So I'll just show you. And just a few tiny crumbs, but that's exactly what we want. So they are perfectly cooked, and now I'm just going to let them cool, and then I'll show you just a very simple chocolate glaze to put on them. So my chocolate donuts have baked and they're out of the oven, and I've plated them up. And now they're just awaiting a chocolate glaze. And I'll show you a very simple chocolate glaze that we'll use for the donuts. So in a microwave safe bowl, I have here 2 cups of chopped chocolate. You can use semi-sweet, dark, whatever you like. Half a cup of whole milk, 2 tablespoons of freshly brewed black coffee, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm going to microwave this on high for 1 minute. I'm going to take it out, stir it, and then microwave it again at 30-second intervals, taking it out and stirring it each time until the chocolate is completely melted. Okay, so my chocolate and milk and coffee and vanilla mixture, again, I microwaved it on high for 1 minute, and then took it out, stirred it, and put it back in at 30-second intervals, stirring it after each interval until the chocolate was completely smooth and melted. And this is what it looks like. So that's our very simple chocolate glaze. And this also works really well for chocolate dipped fruit, so just keep that in mind. So now I'm just going to stir it until it gets to the consistency that I want for dipping, and then I will dip the donuts. Okay, so our glaze is ready. Our donuts are ready, so I'm just going to very simply just take the donut by the hand and just dip it in the glaze. Just dip, swirl it around a little bit to make sure it gets a nice coating, and I'm just setting it on a rack for the glaze to set. So the glaze on our chocolate donuts has set, and I think it's time to give these a try. Really good. Just intense chocolate flavor. Got those little bits of chocolate in the center. This would be perfect with a nice cold glass of milk. So I hope you give them a try. And thanks for watching.